Psycho-Cybernetics, written by Maxwell Maltz. Chapter 3, Imagination, the first key to your success mechanism. Finding your best self. This same creative mechanism within you can help you achieve your best possible self if you will form a picture in your imagination of the self you want it to be and see yourself in the new role. This is a necessary condition to personality transformation, regardless of the method of therapy used. Somehow, before a person can change, he must see himself in a new role. Edward McGoldrick uses this technique to help alcoholics cross the bridge from the old self to the new self. Each day, he has his students close their eyes, relax the body as much as possible, and create a mental motion picture of themselves as they would like to be. In this mental motion picture, they see themselves as sober, responsible persons. They see themselves actually enjoying life without liquor. This is not the only technique. This is not the only technique used by McGoldrick, but it is one of the basic methods used at Bridge House, which has a higher record of cure for alcoholics than any other organization in the country. I myself have witnessed veritable miracles in personality transformation when an individual changes his self-image. However, today we are only beginning to glimpse the potential creative power which stems from the human imagination, and particularly our images concerning ourselves. Consider the implication, for example, in the following news release, which appeared a couple of years ago under an Associated Press dateline. Just imagine you're sane. San Francisco. Some mental patients can improve their lot and perhaps shorten their stay in hospitals just by imagining that they are normal. Two psychologists with the Veterans Administration in Los Angeles reported. Dr. Harry M. Grayson and Dr. Leonard B. Bollinger told the American Psychological Association they tried the idea on 45 men hospitalized as neuropsychiatrics. The patients were first given the usual personality test. Then they were asked flatly to take the test a second time and answer the question as they would if they were a typical, well-adjusted person on the outside. 3/4 of them turned in improved test performances. Some of the changes for the better were dramatic, the psychologists reported. In order for these patients to answer the questions as a typical well-adjusted person would answer, they had to imagine how a typical well-adjusted person would act. They had to imagine themselves in the role of a well-adjusted person. And this in itself was enough to cause them to begin acting like and feeling like a well-adjusted person. We can begin to see why the late Dr. Albert Edward Wiggin called your mental picture of yourself the strongest force within you.